Hello and welcome to the Family History Foundation. You can find us over at familyhistoryfoundation.com. Today, exciting stuff. 5 valuable multi-volume book sets I bought dirt cheap. So if you're looking for some inspiration on really cool stuff, and this is just like amazing stuff that I found. Book sets that I bought dirt cheap. And over years, the book nerd in me has scored, and I've come across some really valuable stuff at book sales that I've sort of priced out and estimated, and a lot of these things are worth quite a few buckaroos, and I've got them all for dirt cheap prices. And in my library, I have to disclaim, I have over 1,600 books, and I've read pretty much all of them. And as I like to say, I don't literally collect books. I just keep everything I read. So if you're a book nerd like me and you want the chance to get inspired, then check out this. I'm going to take you quickly through these. So first one I found is this David Hume 1983 edition, The History of England 6-volume set. Now this thing's probably worth, about $100 or so bucks. I've priced it out online and I found it for $4. So this was super cool. I found it at a book sale, sitting there, and you can see the picture of it. It's still in its original wrapping. It's never been touched. It's never been opened, never been read. And this 6-volume set, super, super rare and pristine condition. So I paid $4 for it, severely underpriced. But this was a massive, massive addition to my library. And I am so, so stoked to have found this. And number 2 is Carl Sandburg's Abraham Lincoln, The Prairie Years and the War Years 6-volume set. This is the 1926 and the 1939 edition. These editions were published in different runs through different years. But if you can see here where my cursor is, this is actually one of my all-time favorite books that I've ever read. This is the abridged edition, and this is, 800, almost 900 pages, this single volume here. And little did I know at the time when I first read it that this was like the abridged version, and the original came in 6 volumes, which you can see here. The Prairie Years in 2 volumes and the War Years in 4 volumes. And this thing runs between, $100 and $200, over $200. And I found this at a book sale and I paid $6 for it. It was so incredible. It was the actual full collector's edition has there are paper covers that I saw when I was in Powell Books, but this thing's worth a mint, and it's super, super pristine condition. All the pages are perfect, and I found this for $6 at a book sale. Man, I almost fell over in excitement when I saw this thing. But this has absolutely graced my bookshelves. Number 2, and this is probably the most valuable that I've collected, dirt cheap. And number 3, Castle Books, Battles and Leaders of the Civil War 4-volume set. This is the 1956 cloth-bound edition, and you can see a picture of it as it sits on my shelf. And this thing, it goes about $100 or so bucks, maybe a little bit less, but this is something, and I like collecting book sets, obviously, and this is something that is an original publication because it was republished under different publishers, and so that makes this one a little bit more valuable, actually. And paid $4 for this. How's that, huh? And so it's a really nifty sort of volume set. So number 4, Winston Churchill's The History of the English-Speaking Peoples 4-volume box set. So this History of the English-Speaking Peoples has been republished more times than most books out in the market out there. I mean, it's a super known work. It was originally published in 1958. This is the 1990 edition, and so not only is it cloth bound, but it comes as a box set, so it makes it even more valuable. And I've seen this go between about $100 to $200 for this box set for this particular edition, and mine is in absolute mint pristine condition. The box is a little bit it's not in perfect condition, but Again, back to the book sales. I found this at a book sale, and how much did I pay? $5 for this. How cool is that? So this is another great score that I found, and it's again, picture of my own copy sitting on the shelf here. Number 5, and this has to be the cool one. So I am big into the Gies and Gies dynamic duo of medieval writing history, and this is Scenes of Medieval Life, the multi-volume book set. Okay, so this is a republishing of Joseph and Francis Gies' Life in a Medieval Castle, Life in a Medieval City, and Life in a Medieval Village. So if you see here where my cursor is, these are the original publications, but the Folio Society, if you don't know, you need to go check out their work. Republishes stuff and makes it even more fancy, and basically turns books into works of art is what they do. And so this is the box set by the Folio Society from 2002, republishing of these 3 works, and you can see them here. And I got this, and you're not going to believe this, I actually got 2 of these for free. Yes, that is absolutely right. And so actually, when I ordered the copy here that you see, it came actually with an incorrect book in there. So 2 of these were correct, and 1 came with a different author in there. So I contacted the seller, and they immediately said, "Oh my gosh, I'm sorry for the mistake. We're going to refund your money and send you a duplicate copy of the correct volume," which is what you see here. And so they sent me this box set, and I have the incorrect one, and they told me to keep both and refunded my money. And so I got 2 for free. And I have to disclaim though, right, is that's not how I kind of wanted it to end, although that's how it ended. Because as I wrote here, I actually wrote to the seller insisting that I should return the extra box set and that no refund was necessary. As long as I eventually received what I had ordered, I was actually okay with paying for what I'd ordered, because I paid $60. I paid $60 for this thing, and it's worth more than that now. But and they actually wrote back and just said, "Hey, you know what? It's our seller's policy to just refund right away, and you can keep both copies." And we went back and forth a couple times. I was sort of like, not comfortable with that. I wanted to do the right thing and make sure I paid for what I had received, but they said, "Nope, just keep the extra copy and enjoy it." So I got 2 for free. So that's number 5. And it was special to me because of the authors who I have actually collected and written a post on to sort of look at all of their works compiled here. And I'll send a link down there in the description box. And that's it. Those are my 5. I do have one more actually as a bonus, which is a History of the Crusades 3-volume box set by the Folio Society. And I've written a separate article on it here, which is actually kind of cool because I got this box set for $8. When I got it, I really was sort of over the moon about it. And I actually wrote its own post and did a photo shoot for the book I bought. So you can check that out if you want to. But that's it. Those are my 5 multi-volume book sets I bought dirt cheap. And I hope you guys have a great day. Stay inspired and have a fantastic day.